RedMystRacing, this is Knight Rider. We are back for the FACR BMW Meltdown Race 3 from round 5. This was a few days ago now, but I thought we'd bring you Race 3. It's from Daytona Sports Car Circuit, which is one of my favourite tracks. Get the show on the road. So, always fun with this track. You're starting on the curve. It's always fun trying to keep the car going straight at the start. So this is a reverse grid of how they finished in the last race. So all of the guys, so you got FT's in last, Slidey in 13th, Dopey's 12th, Craviator 11th, R-Track 10th, Phased in 9th. So we're going to be on board with Phased. We'll see how these guys get off the line, whether they can get off very clean or not, but should be a good race around here, especially with the faster guys at the back. So let's see how they go through turn 1. Well, Phil's gone down to the bottom of the circuit, not a bad ploy. Phase is running to mechanical. We got a slightly better start than mechanical, as they're only going 2 wide into the first one. Everyone's trying to push through. Someone's enough wide. They're 5 wide through the corner. The fast guys at the back. Are they going to get through the next bit alright? They do. Oh, Faye's running a little bit deep. It's not too bad. Cravat has managed to get through and he's around on the outside. FT on the inside. As they go through the next section of the track. Bam's a little bit loose up in front there. Oh, he's gone for a dive. Just takes the other guy out a bit. Not too bad, but so down to single file now. Jump on with mechanical 11th. We'll see what's happening up in front of him. So we got Dopius just ahead of him, Chipolade, FT's up to 8th already, Craviator's up to 9th. Craviator attacking Phase there. So Craviator trying to go around the outside, trying to go on the inside now. Seems like he's running a slightly faster car than Phased. Can he pull it up for the bus stop? He does. Phase gives him enough room. Everyone seems to get through there pretty clean. Who's that off? Someone's off. That's Phil. Oh, Phil got caught in an accident up in front. So we'll jump up here. Jump on board with Bam. See if we can see what happened. So up ahead is Kiwi Styles. Kiwi Styles has braked a little bit late. Turned into the corner late. Then you've got Phil, R-Track, with nowhere ready to go. I'm not sure whether Kiwi touched Phil there. Let's have a look. Phil's gone sideways. R-Track's got a little bit of a nudge while he's under acceleration and pushed him out the other way, and he's got nowhere to go. So teammates again taking each other out. Bam gets through. Phil's just gone sideways out into the middle of the track. He manages to miss everyone. Maybe I see Slidey getting through there. So R-Track's waiting for Phil, as you do. Teammates waiting for each other. Jump on board with FT. He's on the back of Phased, trying to catch up to the front group. So up ahead Bam is attacking someone. Phase has gone a little bit wide. FT's trying to get him. Is that Bam and Craviator come together? So Bam's gone really... Craviator's on the inside. He's run wide. Bam's run wide trying to get him on the inside. They've touched each other because Craviator's trying to get back in. Craviator just pushes his way back onto the track even though Bam had the racing line. Phased has just run wide here because he had nowhere to go because Craviator He's yanked on the brakes and just out into the dirt. Someone else has gone out wide there too. Action aplenty. FT is pushing Craviator around the corner. Bam's still ahead of Craviator. Bam's got the line. Craviator slows down to follow him through. Gets a little bit on the grass. Bam's on the grass. He's gone too far through there. Just pulls it back on. He's sideways. FaZe almost runs into the back of him. FT's managed to get around the outside. It's all happening. We'll jump back with Dopius because he's caught up to these guys now. Gets a better run out of the corner. We're going 3 wires. FaZe has lost out a little bit. Bam up high. Dopius down on the inside. This is going to be interesting. Oh. They look like they're stuck on glue. Don't tell me FaZe is trying to go around the outside. He is. He just touches the wall, slows him down. FaZe looking for the move. He's not going to make it happen. Oh, Dopius is loose. Bear manages to get through there nice and clean this time. All the while these guys are fighting. Mechanical's caught up to them. Dopius is going for the inside run on Bam. Bam shuts him down. Oh, he's a little bit all over the track. Dopius didn't have the run on, but FaZe has got a run here. Is he going to get Dopius on the next corner? Can he pull it up? He's gone for Bam as well. It looks like it's a really good move. And Mechanical almost got Dopius as well. Bam's gone loose onto the side of the track again. He's out in the grass. He's lost a couple more positions. He's down with RMR Phil now. Dopius ran a little bit wide. And Slarty's now up into the action in 7th. It's on the back of Dopius. We got Bam, Phil and Arse Track back there. Slarty taking the wide line. Tries to get on the power a little bit earlier than everyone else. As they go out onto the back straight. We've got FT and Kiwi Styles going head to head. So in first is Crazy Eyes. Crazy Eyes has managed to get through. He's up into second. Kiwi Styles having a good race. Not letting too many people past him. Keeping it nice and clean for now. Everyone's got into their rhythm now, so well, I have a deep breath after those action-packed laps. FT's managed to get a better run on Kiwi Styles on the inside. They are side by side, so FT's got to make sure he pulls it up in time for the corner. Oh, he's run wide. Kiwi Styles has got him back on the inside. Nice move by Kiwi. And they're back to where they were. Craviator's now caught up to Crazy Eyes. Oh, into the back of him, nowhere to go. Kiwi's still in front. He's a bit... needed to be out wide for that corner, but he braked. FT had nowhere to go. He's blocking the line nice and well. FT doesn't really have anywhere to go, so he's going to have to wait until the main straight again. Oh, he's run really deep. The guys behind are now catching. Is that Dopius? Dopius has now joined on to these two, and he's made it a threesome. Like FaZe was up with him, but he's run a little bit wide. Mechanical's now side by side with FaZe coming around the corner. It's like up ahead, Craviator, he's thinking about the move on Crazy Eyes. It's like he's going to stay behind him, follow him through. FT, no, he wasn't quite there. Whoever gets the best exit. Dopius was thinking about it, but he knew they were coming back onto the racing line. Couldn't really go. FT got the better run out of the corner. Now can Dopius follow him through? He had to balk a little. Looked like Kiwi was going to come up the track. Up ahead, Craviator still behind Crazy Eyes. Will he get him on the corner? Kiwi's fighting back. Oh, he's lost it a little bit. Is Dopius going to go through? He's got nowhere to go. The three cars get through, touching each other, but nice and clean. Ooh, a little bit back in. The Crazy Eyes still holding off Craviator up ahead. Doing a brilliant race there. FT's run wide, but he's managed to get the power down earlier. Dopius has got a slightly better run. He got really no space to go through there. Thinks better of it. Kiwi's run really wide. Can he hold it down? He does manage to keep his position. Oh, Dopius had to pull out then. And we get back onto the back straight again. Craviator still behind Crazy Eyes. Oh, Dopius has gone around the outside. Good move, but the long way. Side by side with Kiwi now. And they hold on to where they are. So we've got Phased and Bam side by side. Slidy's up into 6. Not sure what happened to Mechanical. It must have been an issue. Phased gone on the inside of Bam. He gets him done. Bam had to go super short into the corner, but really had nowhere to go. Phased didn't really give him any chance, but had the move done. RedMystRacing is back up into 9th now after waiting for Phil. There's a 3-way battle up ahead. I think we'll jump up there. FT in 3rd. It's still going, these three. So Kiwi's managed to hold off FT. Dopius now behind FT. Oh, he's gone for the big lunge. He can't pull it up. Kiwi's gone through. Dopius has gone through. Slidy's like, I want some of that action too, but he wasn't close enough. Kiwi doing a great race. FT's got Dopius back on the inside of the corner, but he's going to be on the outside, but he's got enough run. Dopius is going to have to pull him behind him. Oh, FT's run wide onto the grass, has slowed him down. Dopius trying to go around the outside. FT brakes super late, but brings it up beautifully. Dopius ran a little bit wide. Looks like everyone ran a little bit wide, so they've dropped off a little bit. Kiwi gets through there again. FT is behind him. Dopius, Slady. Go to Bam. Bam and Phased are still in the same part of the track. We got RedMystRacing and RMR Phil behind. So Craviator is still second behind Crazy Eyes. Crazy Eyes running a beautiful race. Just lost traction through there, and Crazy Eyes was super smooth. Manages to hold on, and another lap done. So Kiwi and FT side by side again. FT's managed to get past him, so he must have got a better run through the bus stop. So let's see if FT runs deep into the corner and Kiwi gets him again. Has he learnt? FT, has he learnt? He's run deep again. Kiwi's got him on the inside again. What's that, 3 laps in a row? FT managed to get the power down. He didn't quite get the move done, Kiwi. FT's getting better at doing that first corner. Kiwi on the power, but he's running a bit short. He's got to use all the track. Dopius has got the run on him now, and he's got the inside line. Are they going to go side by side? They are. Dopius gave him a little bit of a nudge. Kiwi's gone out. Slidey try not to get into the action. And they're through. A little bit of a nudge. I don't know whether side by side is... Well, they're side by side through the corner. What else can you do? The Kiwi's now lost out to Slidey as well. He's down to 6. They're running such a good race. Bam's dropped down to 9th. He's behind R-Track. Oh, it almost looks like Bam's got a good run here. Decides to hold off. Oh, he's run too wide. He doesn't get it through there. R-Track's got a really good run on phased. It looked like he did, but maybe he had to pull out. The crucial turn 1. Do we get on board with FT? See if he keeps it clean again. Oh, R-Track's run wide, Phase has run wide, R-Track manages to break early but run wide, gets phased on the inside, through he goes, R-Track up to 7th, he's now got Kiwi ahead, Slidey ahead of Kiwi. So Dopius 4th, FT 3rd, Craybeard is still in 2nd. Oh, Crazy Eyes has run wide. I don't know what happened then. He's come back on the course. FT didn't really have anywhere to go. We might rewind that, see what happened. I don't know how he's all the way out here. Alright, so Craybeard is hounding him. He's just gone out. Oh, he's put the accelerator down and it's just gone bad on the curve. He's come back onto the track, but he's gone straight in front of FT. Craybeard has locked it up. He's missed the turn. He worked so hard for that first place and tried to throw it away on the first turn he got to. FT is all over Crazy Eyes now. Doesn't quite get the run. Dopius back and forth still. Crazy Eyes is so good through that corner. He's now hassling Craybeard now. I'll jump on board with Crazy Eyes. Craybeard a little bit all over the place. He's gonna look for the turn 1. They're gonna be side by side by the time they get there. Can Crazy Eyes, he's run a bit, no, beautiful corner by Crazy Eyes, gets past Craybeard, and they're back to where they were, but now FT's joined the party. FT try, oh no, I'm not sure what happened there, looked like he was going to turn in and then he thought not to. He's gone straight ahead and he's down into 5th. So Slidey up to 4th. Dopius up to 3rd. And we're back to Craybeard all over the back of Crazy Eyes, where we were a couple of laps ago. There's a big battle happening behind by the looks of it. So we jump back on board with Bam, who's in 9th. We have R-Track in front of him. Kiwi Styles is in 7th and Phase in 6th. Those three have been going at it for a couple of laps now. Bam was in the middle of this train, but he's just trying to catch up now. So stay on board with Bam. Phil behind is starting to catch up slowly but surely. Is Kiwi going to go for the move on phased? He's thinking about it. Arstrack's trying to get the nice run through there. Arstrack's got the better run on Kiwi. Such a good move. Kiwi was too busy worrying about trying to not run into phase, and Arstrack's like, I'm going to take a little bit of that. But they're side by side. Kiwi's taking the shorter run around, so Bam's just here ready to miss all of it and try to take both of them. Does he have the space? Is he going to go through the middle? Kiwi's gone down the middle. Oh, bang, Arstrack comes in. Bam pulls out. And we're like 8 laps in, and these guys are 3 wide into turn 1 still. Arstrack, does he get him? Does he get the move done? Kiwi's managed to get the power down earlier. He doesn't. Kiwi's been in the thick of the action the whole race. Oh, bit of a touch then again. And Kiwi's in front of Arstrack. Bam. Oh, a bit of a touch. Bam's managed to go down the inside. Arstrack didn't really have anywhere to go. Arstrack's trying to move back on Bam on the inside, gives him a bit of a nudge. They come together. And Phil has caught up the 3 RMR boys in 8th, 9th and 10th. Probably not the result they were hoping for, but they're in the thick of the action. Triple 8 in 11th. So we'll go up near the front. The Craviators managed to get past Crazy Eyes again. Nope. My bad. Crazy Eyes running an excellent race. His car's looking worse for wear, but he's in the lead. We watch him go over the line again, coming up to turn 1. Nice and clean around there again. Craviat is clean around there. Oh, that's not FT that's run wide again, surely. Could have been Slarty, could have been both of them, Slarty and FT. No, I think it was FT. Slarty's now up to 4th. Slarty's gone really deep. FT tried to get him, but Slarty's got the better run out of the corner. The Dopius has caught up to the front 2. Always just misses Craviator, who got out into the grass on the right hand side and had to try and pull the car up without smashing in there. As it stands, Crazy Eyes, Craviator, Dopiest, Slarty, FT, and then we're back to the back lot. Bam's managed to get past Arstrack. So up ahead, Phaser's got a bit of a gap now. We've got Kiwi, Bam, Arstrack. Is Phil still on this train? He is. So these guys can see the front 3. They're not that far behind. The amount of laps that we've done, and everyone's still super close. It's like Bam's trying to make a move on Kiwi, but he's around the outside. It just doesn't work. He's tucked back into the slipstream. Let's go up ahead. Craviator second. Crazy Eyes first. Craviator's run really wide. Dopius not close enough to capitalise. Crazy Eyes just hits that corner perfect every time. Craybatter running deep again. Crazy Eyes with a nice clean entry and exit. Is that FT and Slidey coming together? Oh, they're touching, but they're where they should be. The four at the back are still smashing each other, getting past each other. Crazy moves happening all over the place. FT's tried the wide line on Slidey here. Slidey breaks into the corner beautifully. Nowhere for FT to get past him. Dopius has managed to catch up to the front two again. He's trying to get the power down. It's a little bit loose. Crazy Eyes smooth as silk again out of the corner. These two are pushing hard and just not clean enough. FT and Slidey joined at the paintwork. There's just battles happening everywhere. Crazy Eyes beautifully through there again. It looks like Crazy had a good run. Let's jump back to R-Track in 9th. He's got Bam in front of him, Kiwi in front of him. Phased has got a nice run now. Bam gets a beautiful run through there. R-Track gets a beautiful run. I think they've both got past Kiwi this time. So if they can hold it through turn 1, that's the move done. Phil's looking for any scraps that he can get. R-Track is going to go for a move on Bam here on turn 1. I think he is. Bam's left the door wide open. R-Track runs super wide. Bam had nowhere to go, runs into him. R-Track's now lost out to Kiwi, has he? It's got a little bit loose. Phil's got nowhere to go. R-Track has gone wide. And R-Track has lost out to 10th. The battling between these four, every time someone gets ahead, they lose their spot. It's lucky for Phased, he's got himself ahead. He doesn't have to worry about these guys anymore. He can just run a clean race. It's like FT and Slidey are still joined at the hip. Kiwi a little bit loose. Phil's got to get a nice corner run on him. Can he through the straight? Kiwi's run deep. Phil run a little bit deep too. Phil's got the inside run. I think he's got him. And that'll be the end of our time limit for the race. Let's get rid of that nasty sound. Such a lot of action. Would have been great to see the end of the race, but wow, that was awesome. Awesome racing. So as it stands right now, Crazy Eyes is actually back in the 3rd. Dopius in 2nd, Craybatter in 1st. So we missed what happened there. Actually, jump on board Crazy Eyes and we'll rewind. We'll see if we can get it to go back to see what actually happened, because he's a fair bit behind FT Craybatter now. He did such a good race and I gave him lots of praise, and he's just stuffed up somewhere. Must have happened a fair way back. Ah, there we go. Craybatter just got a better run out of the hairpin. Dopius was a fair way back at this stage, but Crazy Eyes, they got through there alright. just braked a little bit late. Accelerated on the curb and lost traction. Dopius has gone through, and in the blink of 3 turns you've lost 2 positions after running such a great race. Unfortunate for Crazy Eyes. Let's say at this stage you probably ended up in 3rd. As FT and Slider, you're still a little bit behind, but you ran such a good race, but unfortunately not to be. Alright, if you guys want to join up to that racing, Fast and Clean Racing on Facebook, just search for it, you'll find them. Round 6 will be this week. Not sure exactly where the 3 tracks will be, but if you want action like that the whole way up the field and you want to be driving in it, definitely sign up. Otherwise the replays will be on later in the end of the week. Alright, this is Knight Rider for RedMystRacing, and take care guys, and good racing.